Hello guys and welcome. So in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to play as Barret in Final Fantasy VII Remake. This video is aimed at the content that's available in the Final Fantasy VII Remake Demo for now, but I am intending to make one video about each of the playable characters in Final Fantasy VII Remake as we go along. So Barret specializes in ranged attacks with his gun arm. You can hold down square to release, as you see, sustained bursts of automatic fire when equipped. However, Barret has got a lot of useful other skills available to him. So not only can he take on ranged enemies, he can also do other things. So let me show you. So we target with R3. In the bottom left, you see that charge was filling up and there was overcharged. So I could press triangle. So press triangle while in control of Barret to deliver a heavy hitting attack that fills a large portion of his ATB gorge. Once unleashed, it takes a long time to recharge this attack. Pressing triangle, however, will speed up the process. So if I want to do it again, okay, I can spam triangle as I'm doing right now, and you see it charges up quicker. And boom, boom, boom. Now the thing is that the demo doesn't really teach you about the other skills he has. So if you held Alt L1, you can actually do other abilities he has, like focus shot. So, and you have the ability to control different characters. So I can, for example, say to Cloud to do something to these guys while I'm in control of Barret. But for now, let's focus on the Barret gameplay. Nice. So what happens as well, as you just saw, is that if he's in the middle of doing a attack of overdrive and it kills the enemy in the first save burst, it will automatically then start attacking the next monster. Okay guys, so once we get to the next fight, again I'll switch to Barret and we will see what else he can do. Okay, so before we get into the next fight, we're going to customize our shortcut abilities. So if you click on options, you have at the top left it says battle settings. You can click X and then you can select the two characters. So, and this will make it easier for when you're doing abilities and you're especially sending abilities to other party members. So for example, I'm going to equip fire to here, and then to Barret I'm going to equip let's see, so he has Steel Skin, Focus Shot. Now these two abilities, they can easily slip under the radar for most players who might not actually pay attention to it. But in his case, I'm going to select Thunder, and I'm going to replace Potion with Cure for Barret. Okay, so now let's get into the fight. I'm going to switch to Barret and be Barret for the entire duration of this fight. So I'm now focused.
Is that right? Need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening.
Okay, so he said to do it with magic, but he doesn't have an ATB bar yet, so... Now, Steel Skin. You should really see the advantage of Steel Skin on Barret. Like, it does a lot of protection. Like, maybe so much, though, I wonder if it'll get nerfed. Okay, so let's see if we can now do fire. Okay, fire from Cloud. Because... I've learned by playing this demo a lot that fire is very powerful against this enemy. Now, when he has Steel Skin up, you see the sort of dots glistening around him. Okay, so now we staggered. So again, while an enemy is staggered, we're going to do our biggest attack. And let's do Braver as well. And then let us... Okay, he doesn't have an ATB bar. Okay, so dodge is the same with Cloud, or evade, you see on the top left, is always just circle. But I wasn't able to do anything, so... Now, you do have, with different fights and different situations, moments when one party member will be occupied or held by the boss or whatever, at which point you pretty much have to change or issue commands to the other party member. So now we're gonna wait until the next fight with both of them, and we'll again switch to Barret, and we'll see how we do. Okay, so we made it to the next fight. There's a mixture of ground mobs which Cloud can take care of, and also one range that Barret can take care of. So let's again switch to Barret. Okay, so we're gonna let Cloud deal with Cloud deal with the ground ones, and we will deal with the ranged. Okay, so that was dealt with. It just means that throughout the fight we'll take less damage. Simple as that. Now, nice thing is that Barret does in fact have Cure, and so I've assigned it to my shortcut. Well, I've done Cure, so you can hit it every single time you have an ATB charge, but also you have to have MP. So you recharge MP by using an Ether. Done. Okay. So once we get to the next fight, we will continue. Okay, so we're now at the next fight. All of these mobs are ground targets, so Cloud can just go ham and do what he likes. And we are going to just use our abilities and combine everything we've learned so far to try and get them down ASAP. Simple as that. So let's switch to Barret again. Let's do Overcharge. And then we can do Focus Shot. Like I said, when it comes to Overcharge, like I said before, we don't have to worry about it being wasted on a mob which is nearly dead. Because
was never in doubt.
It will hit multiple targets if needed. Okay, so now the next fight is going to be the boss fight. So once we get there, I'm going to try and play as Barret the whole time, if possible. I think there's a moment when one of the party members will probably be picked up. So I might have to switch to Cloud at that point, but I'll try and be as Barret for the whole boss fight. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so we're now on the boss, the Scorpion Sentinel. Like I said, I'm going to try and be Barret for the whole fight, if I can be. So, let us go. So obviously, one advantage that Barret has is that he can be ranged. So he doesn't have to be anywhere near the Sentinel when he's doing the big attacks. But do beware. Now, you see how you get a lot of stuns when the rockets go off? I'm going to show you how to deal with that. Again, we're trying to go as ranged as possible. Okay, so what we're now going to do, we're going to put up Steel Skin. Okay, so I'm Grip, so unfortunately I have to switch over to Cloud. So let us do whatever we can to... Okay, he's done. So now let's switch back to Barret. So we can see that he still has the Steel Skin around him because he's sort of like glowing. He's got those little dots around him. But as you notice, the rockets are going off, and they're not really stunning Barret anymore. Okay, so you see how we are like devastating him now. So for this fight, I would actually recommend to be more Barret than to be Cloud, if possible. Okay, so let's see if we can get Cloud to use big attacks as well. And you notice as well, like, I haven't actually had to use a potion even once so far. Now, of course, like I said, with it being him being ranged, he has all the advantages in the world, Barret, because it doesn't matter where the mob or the boss is hiding. Okay, so let's cure again. Okay. Now we have our limit break, so while he's knocked down, I'm going to do fire in the hole. So let's go. Booyah. I'm stunned again. It means that my steel skin is down. So let me put my steel skin back up. So even while he's jumping, you can still do overcharge, which is really useful. Okay, so he's in the last phase of the fight now. As you saw, like, by me doing this, it's really, really easy. It's a real simple fight by controlling Barret, if you just keep steel skin up. Now, we want to, for the sake of the fight, we want to take down one of the legs ASAP. So let's see. Let's do abilities. Let's do focus shot, and we're also going to target the right leg. Okay. So let's. And okay. Now he's dead. Let's focus shot. He's now staggered. So let's get Cloud to do his attack as well. And dead. Easy mode. So as I say, guys, I really, really recommend in this fight to use Barret. Keep steel skin up. Take advantage of his extra abilities. Use shortcuts to have abilities like Cure binded, and then you'll be in for a much easier time. You won't have to like spam potions like every other attack. And what I'm going to do as well, guys, in the description, I'm going to link as many useful resources about Final Fantasy VII Remake as possible, including how you can download the demo. I am looking forward to making tutorial guides about each of the playable characters in the game. So for now, like I said, I've done Cloud and Barret, but there will eventually be a guide for Tifa, for Aerith, for all of the playable characters in the game. Simple as that. Okay guys, so if you like this sort of tutorial series, then please let me know if you want more. And I am very much looking forward to this. So anyway guys, if you like that video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. You can watch around the video over there. You can watch the latest upload down there. Or you can click down here to subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.